If you have the ball, you're going to extend the leg out and in. If you don't have the ball, you can lift the leg and hold it and just move the leg out and in, or ideally, don't hold the leg. The ball is really just another modality. It's a modification. It's a prop that moves your leg for you so that you don't feel straining up inside this hip. Okay, so just rolling the ball in and out. Look at the posture. Not back here in the chair. Sit tall. Hold it into a bent knee and let the knee drop out. Now with hip replacements, it's going to be hard to turn in, but you should be able to turn out. But move it. And also notice that the knee seems like it's past 90 degrees. Those of you that have had total hip replacements, you know that past 90 degrees might start getting uncomfortable and maybe even dangerous. So you just round your back a little bit and you're not in 90 degree. If the ball is higher, if you have just a little ball that you can get at a toy store, just use that. It's perfect. So you're moving your leg in and out, and that is hip mobility. Circle the ball. And you can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. But I want you to concentrate on inside the hip. See, it's not the knee. It's the hip, knee, and ankle. All those muscles are attached. And reverse. Should be feeling it by now. Okay, once again, 4 or 5 circles, and then reverse. Change legs. Sit nice and tall on your chair and roll it out and in. This is also good if your ankles have been hurting, because you can warm up through the ankles. You can think about really rolling through the foot as you increase the flexibility of the hip. Okay, from that, push the ball side to side, turning the knee in and out. And it might start very small at first. Just be happy with where you are. Okay, and each time, it gets easier. Circle. You have to give yourself a goal each day. Every time you do this workout, say, I'm going to look at my ball and see if I can make the circle bigger today. Reverse the circle. I'm going to see if I can sit taller. Can I concentrate more on my abdominals so that I don't have to lean back into my chair and put my foot on the ball? Okay? We're going to go to the wall. So if you don't have the ball, move your chair off to one side so that you can see where we're going. If you have the ball, you're going to put it on your low back. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate on the ball first, and then I'll show you without the ball. You're going to open your legs a little wider than your hip. You're going to press your shoulder blades back, sit down until your buttocks is in the back, even with the back of the knees, and ease up. Okay, so sit down, buttocks even with the back of the knees, and back up. Keep resistance on the ball as you roll up and down. If you have a ball, keep going. Let me show you without the ball. We just call them wall slides. So you bring your feet slightly away, just like you're sliding down, pushing your back into the wall, and then slide back up. Okay, this is strengthening the legs. We've got to build strength in the quadriceps, the legs, the knees, because these muscles, they're all supported inside the hips. Okay, the next time you go into a squat, stay there. You're on the ball, stay there. Press your shoulders back into the wall and see how long you can hold. Everybody's going to be different with this one. Okay? Stay there. If you have the ball and you're on the ball, you might be able to do this easier than those of you using the wall. You're going to lift one heel at a time. Now we're working on dynamic and static balance. Okay, this is a static balance. This is a dynamic. We're going to start to move it. Okay, lift both heels, lower both heels, straighten your legs. Feel it? Squat down, lift your heels, lower the heels, and straighten. Okay, turn to the wall. With the ball, let me show you. Going to move the ball up the wall and press your chest okay? And then come back down. Stretch and open. Can you feel the stretch all the way down your back, all the way down your front, and into your arms? Those without the ball, take your hands on the wall, step away. Reach toward the wall with your chest, not your head, but your chest. You can turn your face to the side if you feel tension in your neck. Okay? Press and hold. If you're on the ball, reach it higher, and then slowly come down. Okay, without the ball, place your hand on the wall and begin to turn away. Opening up through your chest. Can you feel that stretch? And change. Hand on the wall, turn away. Now there's a lot of different degrees. You can go low and keep walking. You can move it up higher and walk. You're going to notice that some you can only get to here. This is another thing you can do, is watch and see how far can I go today, and mark it and watch your progression so that you can see that it really is working. Okay, so those are great stretches to open up the chest so you can breathe deeper. All of this helps you with releasing tension in your hips because of deep breathing and opening. You start to feel better. You start walking taller. When your hips are bad, you find that you're losing your posture. So work on your posture, opening up your chest. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to lie on our mats. So if you don't have a mat, just lie out a blanket or a nice thick towel. We're going to be using a band. Again, you can do all these exercises without them, but these are great tools. You can get every one of these on my website, or please email me, wendy@wendyfit.com, and I'll tell you how to get them for you. Okay, now that you're seated on your towel or your mat, place your bands over your ankles, preferably a little bit higher up on your calves. Any kind of a band will work. If you go into any local sports stores, they will probably have something that's a stretch band that you can put over your calves, your ankles. Come to your side. We're going to start modified, so you're going to bend your knees first. You can be up on your elbow, but you don't have to. You can rest on your arm. You can even put a pillow underneath your head. We're going to start by lifting your leg up and down. Hold your tummy real tight, keeping your abdominals pressing into your back. As you lift up and down, I want you to feel as though you're lengthening and you're not sinking in the bottom part of your rib cage. Hold the leg up and rotate out and down. Lift and down. See how there's resistance on the band? You can do this without the band, but if you have a little bit of resistance, it works it just a little bit more. Got it? Now straighten your legs. Bring your legs slightly in front of you. Not only are you going to be feeling all the way up on the outside of your hip, but you're also going to feel inside your obliques. If your legs are side directly, it'll feel as though this is it. That's all the movement you have.